Hi, I'm Steve Christensen. Welcome to the Water School. This is Water Treatment Plant Operation, Volume 1. People need safe water to drink. Many sources of water are not directly suitable for drinking purposes without treatment because of pollution and contamination by humans and nature. Before modern society and the intensive use of available water resources, sun, wind, filtration through the soil, and time purified the water. Today, water treatment plants are built to provide us with safe drinking water. Thus, nature is given an assist by a team consisting of designers, builders, and treatment plant operators. Designers and builders occupy the scene for only a short time, but operators go on forever. Water treatment plant personnel operate, maintain, repair, and manage water treatment plants. These operators have the responsibility of producing safe and pleasant drinking water for their plants. Cities and towns need qualified, capable, and dedicated operators to do these jobs. The purpose of a water treatment plant is to produce safe and pleasant drinking water. This water must be free of disease-causing organisms and toxic substances. Also, the water should not have a disagreeable taste, odor, or appearance. A water treatment plant takes raw water from a source such as a stream or a lake and passes the water through a series of treatment processes. The raw water flows through tanks or basins where chemicals are added and mixed with it. Then the water slowly flows through larger tanks, which allow the heavier suspended solids to settle out. Any remaining solids are removed by filtration and the water is disinfected. The size of a water treatment plant, as well as the number and specific types of processes it uses, will depend on several factors: the impurities in the raw water, the water quality standards, the demand for water by the population being served, fire protection, and cost considerations. Raw water usually enters a water treatment plant through some type of intake structure. The main purpose of the intake structure is to draw in water while preventing leaves and other debris from clogging or damaging pumps, pipes, and other pieces of equipment in the treatment plant. Various types of screens are often found in intake structures or in the suction line to the raw water pumps. Chlorination at the beginning of a water treatment plant can help control tastes and odors and also prevent the growth of algae and slimes and other treatment processes. Chlorine is added to the water to kill pathogenic, disease-causing organisms. Also, the use of pre-chlorination often reduces chlorine requirements for post-chlorination. Some waters should not be pre-chlorinated because they contain substances which will react with the chlorine and form cancer-causing compounds, which are called trihalomethanes. Coagulant chemicals such as alum are added to help remove light, fine particles, and other materials suspended in the water. Coagulants cause these very fine particles to clump together into larger particles. A flash mixer is used to thoroughly mix the coagulating chemicals with the water being treated. Flocculation is the name of the treatment process in which paddles gently mix the water. The clumps of particles formed by coagulation come together and form larger and larger flock particles. These larger flock particles are easier to remove by sedimentation and filtration. Sedimentation is an operation in which the water being treated flows very slowly through a large tank or basin. During this time, the heavier flock particles gradually settle out of the water being treated. The flocks and settled solids that reach the bottom of the basin form a sludge that must be removed and either discharged to a sewer or disposed of to a landfill after being dried in drying beds. Treated water leaves the sedimentation basin by flowing over weirs, which is a flow control vise at the outland end of the basin. After sedimentation, the water passes through some type of filter to remove the remaining suspended impurities and flocks. The filter may be made of sand, anthracite coal, or some other type of granular material, or a combination of these materials. After filtration, the water is usually disinfected by some type of chlorination process. The purpose of disinfection is to kill the remaining disease-causing organisms in the water. If the treated water is corrosive, capable of deteriorating metal pipe, chemicals should be added to reduce the corrosivity of the water or to prevent scale, which is rust formation. Treated water is stored in a large tank or basin, which is called a clear well, until it is pumped into the distribution system for use or to serve as storage during low demand periods for later use during periods of high demand. Storage also provides chlorine contact time for disinfection. Some water treatment plants include processes for softening water. Waters are softened to remove excess hardness caused by calcium and magnesium. Extra soap is needed to clean or wash with extra hard water. Also, hard waters will cause scale to develop in water heaters, pipes, and fittings. Iron and manganese are undesirable because they will cause undesirable color in water and also stain clothes and plumbing fixtures. Iron and manganese can also promote the growth of iron bacteria, which can cause tastes and odors. Flow diagrams and treatment processes for removing hardness and also iron and manganese will be discussed in Volume 2. Simply described, water treatment plant operators keep a treatment plant operating to produce a safe, pleasant, and adequate supply of water. They monitor the raw water entering the plant and keep an eye on the water as it flows through all the various treatment processes. Flows into the plant are adjusted according to conditions of the raw water and the system demands for water. Equipment and facilities are maintained and repaired as necessary to keep the water flowing and the plant working today and into the future. As an operator, you are in the field of public relations and must be able to explain the purposes and operation of your water treatment plant to visitors, civic organizations, school classes, representative of the news media, and even to city council members or directors of your district. A well-guided tour for officials of regulatory agencies or other operators may provide these people with sufficient understanding of your plant to allow them to suggest helpful solutions to operational problems. One of the best results from a well-guided tour is gaining support from your city council and the public to obtain the funds necessary. Who hires water treatment plant operators? Operators' paychecks usually come from a city, water agency or district, or a private utility company. The operator also may be employed by one of the many types of large industries which operate their own water treatment facilities. As an operator, you are always responsible to your employer for operating and maintaining an economical and efficient water treatment plant. An even greater obligation rests with the operator because of the great number of people who drink the water from the water treatment plant. In the final analysis, the operator is really working for the people who depend on the operator to produce safe and pleasant drinking water from the treatment plant. Jobs are available for water treatment plant operators wherever people live and need someone to treat water for their homes, offices, or industrial purposes. The different types and location of water treatment plants offer a wide range of working conditions. From the mountains to the seas, wherever people gather together in communities, water treatment plants can be found. From a single process operator or a computer-controlled center operator at a complex municipal treatment plant to a one-person manager of a small-town water treatment plant, you can select your own special place in the water treatment plant operation industry.